question is on our camel colored rods, where'd they come from, what are they, and so forth. Well, where they came from is a project in conjunction with ABA, which is Army Bass Anglers. That's where that camel rod come from. I mean, I made the digital pattern. They supplied me with what they wanted to look like, and I had that color, I had that made, and that is paint. We do not use tape. Tape's too heavy, so that is paint on that rod. But it's in conjunction with Army Bass Anglers. It's material-wise, it falls between my Savvy and my Champion. It's $199 retail across the board. If you want a really cool-looking camel rod, we've got it. And a lot of the hunters are into it. A lot of the military guys are really, really into it. It's a great rod for us. Limited SKUs. We only make, I think, 13 SKUs in it. We're doing very well with it. It's an awesome rod. Check out our coalition weapon. We call it it'll be CW 766 or CW 734 or whatever. And the CW stands for coalition weapon. The question is, why do I ship rods in PVC pipe? Why is it cheaper? Is it more expensive? I mean, the obvious reason why we do is we want to protect the rods. We do everything we can to protect shipping, and no, it's definitely not cheaper. It's a lot cheaper to ship in cardboard, but cardboard's just not near as strong as PVC pipe, and so we just use pipe. We pay the extra money for all the shipping materials. We try to package them in there, and believe me, I've never got a phone call and say that we didn't package something well. Every time I've ever got a phone call about packaging, it was like, my God, it took me 20 minutes to get the rods out. Or nobody packages rods like you guys do. That's what I want to hear. We want to protect them. We want them there in one piece, and that's the reason we use PVC pipe, in a nutshell. Question is, I stepped on a rod and broke the guide. Do I ship it back to you guys? What do I do with it? We always repair guides. You can ship it to us anytime. It's expensive. To ship it to us is expensive. Right now, we're trying to work on a deal to get return shipping to us where it's a really good bargain for our customers, but it's not in place yet, but I am working on that. It's going to cost you $25 to $40 to ship me a rod. There's guys around everywhere that does guides. It's a lot easier to pay a guy $8, $10, $5, whatever it takes to replace the guide. And honestly, a lot of times we furnish the guides. And so if you need a guide, call us. If you stepped on it, we might charge you the guide cost. And believe me, we buy them in bulk and we get really good prices. But 99.9% of the time, we ship you the guide. Just have it fixed and repaired at a local shop somewhere and save the shipping. Because not only is it going to cost you $25 to ship it to me, it's going to cost me $25 to ship it back to you. So I'd really rather see you, repair it locally. The question is on a no-hassle warranty, what does a no-hassle cover? No-hassle covers everything. If you do a no-hassle with us, if you walk into one of our dealers and want to return a rod that's not a manufacturer's defect, that whatever reason it broke or whatever, and you give my dealer $60 for a no-hassle, that's it. And we don't care if your dog chewed the end off of it. We don't care if your wife decided you didn't go on fishing that day and she broke all your fishing rods. We don't care if you got caught in the door. No hassle is no hassle. We don't care what it is. And actually on a no-hassle warranty, the only thing we care about is that logo, that Dobyns logo. So if you're going to ship that rod back to me and do a no-hassle, just cut the logo out. Take a hacksaw and cut the logo out and just ship me the logo. What are you, about the guides? I don't care. You can strip the guides off, you can have them. I don't care. Just send me the logo, but I ask you, please do not put it in a regular mail envelope, because when it runs through, it punches out the side and I lose that piece. And I don't know what that rod was, and therefore we have a problem. But if you'll put it in a padded envelope, it costs $1. Put it in a padded envelope or put it in a little box and ship it to us. And $60. Don't ship a broken rod to me and waste $25 to $30 or $40 shipping a broken rod to me. It's a waste of your money. $60 gets a return rod shipped to you. But just be sure, cut that logo section out, and no mail envelope, please, a padded envelope. We'll be happy. No hassle is that, no hassle. We'll ship you. I don't care how it broke. The question is I showed a couple of rods at the Sacramento show in January, and the question is when are those going to be available, and and what are we going to call them? And the rods I had at the show actually had Helix written on the rods, and we decided to change that name because there is a conflict, and there is a rod company that actually uses Helix, so we'd actually drop that name completely. And the name we're using is Zayta, Z-A-Y-T-A, which means nothing. It's a fishing rod name, that's what it is. And it's 3M's new material. It's totally bad. I mean, it's awesome. It's the lightest, it's the strongest, it's the best of the best, and it is very expensive. And when we're going to have it, we hope to have it at ICAST this year. Components, we're going to try to max this out and be the best. We're putting Fuji titanium SIC guides on it. You know, they're very light, very strong, and literally the best guide money can buy. You know, we're putting 4A grade cork on it. You know, the absolutely best cork that you can buy. We're doing some cool cosmetic things on the rod. You know, everything is totally top end, high end, and cut 0 corners. We're trying to build the best rod there is on the water, period. And they are going to be expensive. I mean, I expect retail to be $500. And will we sell them? We're going to sell some. We'll see. If you want the best rod going, I mean, I think we're going to be building the absolute best rod. I mean, and I'm hoping to have them available at ICAST. And we've been getting asked a lot about them lately. So guys are looking for them. We're going to build them. And so, you know, be watching. They'll be out. They'll be available, you know, right shortly after ICAST. The question is I had my granddaughter draw the winning boat, the winning certificate, not, you know, mail-in certificate, whatever you want to call them, for the boat in January. And everyone got to see my little granddaughter draw it. She just turned 2 years old. She was having a ball up there jumping up and down. And so people ask me, you know, like, how long have you been married? Well, I've been married 33 years. And, you know, and then the next part of that question is always, you know, well, how the heck does your wife put up with you? Man, she's got it made. You know, how do I put up with her? I mean, that's what I always say is how have I put up with her for 33 years? You know, it's pretty awesome. We've got a great marriage, and you know, things are always good in the Dobyns household. And definitely, I'm the jerk of the family. There's no question about it. She's so easygoing that she wouldn't run off and leave me. I know it. The question is, who's the best fisherman in the Dobyns family? Easy. Piece of cake. It's always going to be me. I'm the one talking in the camera. It's always going to be me. Richard likes to tell everybody he's better than me. Nah, he's not. Because he don't talk in front of the camera. He might beat me fishing, but I'm always going to be the better fisherman.